Yo, what's going on, man? Let's get this thing popping, man.
Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida.
Run that thing.
I don't care what styles they give you. You're a 5-star. You've been a 5-star. I was just much part there. Listen, man, University of Miami fans want to know one thing. Does University of Miami have a chance to get James Williams?
Definitely do have a chance.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Does you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
No.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person player?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this.
Nobody.
Man. He was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
You know, so I just gotta do what I do.
University of Miami. They land you, and then they land the number one. We call him Footballville number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how that's gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties.
Uh huh.
And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the rangy playing, like you couldn't say like in the box, but like a striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more of the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
That's what's
So
up.
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he can feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, and then I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety. He was big on that. But James don't never be back at free safety. James be closer to the line than the linebacker sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's his.
That's just him
yeah.
helping his team win.
That's his chess. Yeah, that's it. That's him playing chess with the team. I totally
Yeah.
get it. I covered James since he was that big, bro. I've known him all his life.
I just feel like every time it's just man on man. If he wins the battle, then there goes the play. He doesn't break on the run, or if this person like doesn't take that step, or certain things. It just, I feel like you beat your man every play,
Right.
and you got the best chance to stop any team, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-star. Lean loyalty. 6'12", 276 pounds.
Yeah. Like, after that, I just started going crazy. Tackles after tackle.
Yeah, the first play was like a tackle for loss, like 6.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't touch you, like.
Yeah, like they did.
Explain to me, dog. Like, what is that about? Like, how do they not? You 6'5", 300 pounds. Is it something? Is it a swim move or something you do? Like, they don't see you? You're teleporting? What's going on?
I'm too fast for long.
They don't realize you that fast when the game starts. Like,
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the world. Like, I'm the true 50. I'm the next 56 up. The next. I'm gonna just go crazy this year. Like, show people like, wow, at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them boys for like having me here at this like position that I'm in now, because like it took hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them for like helping me out. Like, yeah.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what this nigga shit. Big time players step up in big games. All the criticize and all that is over, baby. Big time players step up in big games.
Yo, what's going on, man? What's good with y'all? What's good, bro? Y'all drop them cities, man. Let me know where y'all from. Put them cities in the comment section. Let me know where y'all from. Trying to see how far this range is. Boy, y'all see the IOD. Y'all see the IOD Squad. Y'all see the IOD Squad emoji dropped in the comment section. Y'all see them. City say I'm always late, bro. Man. I'm the CEO. I run this. I'm gonna start doing better, dog. Shout out to Edge, best tasting energy drink in the world. Shout out to Edge, best tasting energy drink in the world. Shout out to Synergy Sweets. Go check out Synergy Sweets, synergysweets.com. Order some, get some stuffies. I'm D, man. We about to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. Let's see what y'all boy from Jacksonville, and boy from Pompano, Los Angeles. You in Los Angeles, mama? You in Los Angeles? You in Los Angeles, dog? That boy from Delray. That boy said he from Los Angeles. You see, I invested that IOD Squad on everything. If you don't know what it is, man, basically it's a platform where we had some good talks in there this morning, man, with a few people. Where we come let you see what we invest in. We come let you see. We talk about cryptocurrency, NFTs. It's just a platform. There's 130 people in there now. Y'all remember when it was 20? It's 130 people in there now. And it's a platform, man. I had a talk with a nice lady this morning, Susie Pink. Susie Pink, you in here to say what's up? Her and T Cohen, you know what I'm saying? Had to talk T Cohen off the ledge. T Cohen thought he was in wrong, but he was actually straight. He good. Just gotta be patient. You know what I'm saying? He good. You just gotta be patient. But it's a platform where we let you see what we investing in, bro. We let you see what cryptos we invest in. We let you see. We talk about crypto. We talk about which one you should hold on for 5 years or which ones we hold. We show you the stuff we're doing. We're not your financial advisors. We just show you what we're doing. So when we mess up, I guess if you did what we did, you mess up. When we hit, you did what we did, you hit. But as it go along, I expect you to get better at it and understand the concept where you could be like, oh, okay, this is the watch list right here. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna get in right here. This is a good price. We got something we're going to drop today with the IOD Squad. We got an options interview, about 30 minutes with me and EJ. We talk about options, explain options. That's our introduction to options. And then we're going to try to get a little more in depth with options and have y'all understand options and how they work and how we get in them and get out of them. Where we in this morning? We in SoFi this morning. Let me see. I ain't even do this. I ain't even knock this down this morning. Come on. Put this on my Monetize Me Instagram. IOD Squad got his own Instagram, but we haven't started contenting it up yet. Put this on the Instagram. I need to do this right now. Right now. Do this right now. Ooh, that boy's sexy. Ooh. Damn, but why y'all ain't tell me I look so sexy? Why y'all ain't let me know I look sexy this morning, man? That boy's sexy. Hey, if I'm too dark, man, give me thumbs down, man. I lighten the scene up a little bit. But if the light's straight, we good. Hey, what y'all in this morning, man? We in SoFi. Well, it was a little late, but we was in SoFi earlier this morning. It was like 13 something. But we riding with SoFi today, man. Roll that. What y'all in this morning, man? That's on the Monetize Me Instagram. So IOD Squad, invest or die, man. Invest or die. Invest or die, because some of us, that's about where we at in life. That's what about where we at in life. We got a whole old bad head. We got an old bad start. Some of us. Warner Brothers, Georgia. Greenville, South Carolina. Sneeze, Florida. Baltimore. Leesburg. Darien. Orange County. Janesville. Listen, before we start talking about Nesta and what he didn't do and what he did do, before we start talking about any of that, let's talk about D, man. D and X and Footballville. Listen, Footballville is a media company that has been around for 2012-ish, like 9 years. You know what I'm saying? 8-9 years. And we've done a lot. We've accomplished a lot in that 8-9 years. It started covering youth football, right? Because some of y'all just got here. You know what I'm saying? We started covering youth football. I just wanted to show football and show people football and how crazy football was down here. That's all I wanted to do. And then it turned into covering high school football. I was one of the first people on the sideline with a cell phone in my hand. No lie. I was one of the first people on the sideline with a cell phone in my hand. All I was trying to do was beat Florida high school sports. They had money. They had WQAM behind them. They used to do like 4 or 5 games a night. You know what I'm saying? They had the system. I was with 1 game a night, and I decided, hey, man, maybe if I stand on the sideline with a cell phone and I go straight to Twitter, I go straight to Instagram, at least I could beat them at 1 game before they can get any game up. It's my philosophy. Fucking genius. I know. Fucking genius. That was my philosophy. Covered, bro, Dalvin Cook in high school, Lamar Jackson in high school, Tyler Huntley. Covered all these guys. Man, sat down with them, talked to a lot of them. Naquan Wright, James Cook, Trayvon Valentine. Y'all remember Trevante Valentine? Got all type of footage on Trevante Valentine in here somewhere. Dog, we put so much work in that we eventually got credentialed by the University of Miami. We were close to being credentialed by the Miami Dolphins, right? We are a media company. We present it in our own way. Our art is our art. The way we present it is the way we present it. The way we are the way we are. I know we used to seeing media a traditional way, but you got different things now. You got Barstool and Deadspin, and we're trying to get those resources. Those guys have a lot of resources, so they can make it. It can be awkward, but they make it look different, looks broader. Our art is our art. 400,000 followers, man. Y'all just go check us out. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. There's nobody like that. There's nobody in the space, our space, like us. It's not. It's not. We got 80,000 on Instagram. We have 80,000 on Facebook. We have 70,000 on TikTok. It's like 400,000. We just hit 9,000 last night on Twitter. Nobody like us. I mean, there's nobody like us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's doing it. I know we inspired a lot of people. We did inspire a lot of people. But there's no platform like us. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about independent, smaller ones. None of them is big as us. None of them reaches our reach. Like, I mean, they don't. Some of them look cool. Some of them just getting started. We've interviewed a lot of them. Brought them up here. So So you saw me talk to Manny. You see me put y'all in the press conferences. Nobody's like us. I don't know if y'all appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? But nobody's like us. And we're on the road to try to make the thing look bigger, get verified, and do all of these things that we deserve. I see all the good stuff here, man. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all, bro. It wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? Now there's a lot of people on the sidelines, a lot of people with cameras. There's a lot of creators. I kind of saw what YouTube was really, really, really early. I kind of saw what YouTube was really early. And I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. Guy who mentored me, you know what I'm saying, once said, listen, whatever you're trying to do on YouTube, you better hurry up because the big boys are going to come. And when they come, it's going to be hard to move on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make it hard. They're going to be spending money, yada, yada, yada. And I was probably about at 60,000 subscribers. And I remember the time I was walking out of, what's the name? Wow, whatever it is. And I was looking at one of my videos on YouTube. And when my video went off, a full NFL game came on. And that's when I knew I was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? The cat's out the bag now. The goddamn NFL is on YouTube. And that was the first time I saw it and I realized what he was trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? I realized what he was trying to tell me was that things start off like, nobody's doing that. That's Twitch. What is Twitch? And then next thing you know, ABC's on Twitch. Yeah, that was the first time I saw that. But no, dog, I did. I was one of the first to be out there on that level, high school, when a lot of people couldn't figure out how to get on the sideline. And we have a lot of stuff. If you have some time one day, just go to the channel Footballville and go look. We have videos with hundreds of thousands of views, 500,000 of views. Amari Daniels. We have, some goats. You know what I'm saying? Goats from other states. Not all from here. I can't think of any now, but we've covered a lot of ballers at Pop Warner Nationals from other states, other places. Yeah, bro. It started off something else. We just changed the content here recently, and we changed the format. I've learned more. I've grown. But we have set a foundation. We set a foundation in football, in the community. Recognized across the nation, the logo of Footballville is, and you can't duplicate that. You don't just you can't duplicate hours. You know what I'm saying? Hours put into a craft. You know what I'm saying? The way I sit down with kids and talk to kids, it's not easy to do. It took practice. You know what I'm saying? It took some time. It took practice. So yeah, man. I just wanted to get that out there because I see a lot of y'all got here from the Canes. You know what I'm saying? And that's how y'all arrived here. Y'all arrived here from the Canes, and some of y'all think that we all look alike and that we all the same. And we're not. I'm looking at the video of my man Dub training with Terrell Owens. Yeah, and yeah, dog, we're not. Okay? Not saying. We're not. Two old men out here playing football. Mm-hmm. I be doing 1,000 things, don't I? So listen. So I don't know. We get a tagline. I used to come on here and be like, since 2012, credential, CEO, and then X could be like since X been around maybe 3 years. X been around maybe 3 years. Grown a lot. You know what I'm saying? Grown a lot. Learned a lot. In a short period of time. But he had me. He had me as a mentor. You know what I'm saying? He had me right over him, standing right over him. I be talking shit, don't I? See if we can get X in here, man. See if we can get him in here. At 137, make sure do me a favor. Do me a favor. Make sure y'all, because I don't say this enough. Make sure y'all hit the like button for us, right? And make sure y'all subscribe. If you think you subscribe and you not, look down there again and make sure you subscribe. And everybody who's asking about the merch, if you're on YouTube and you just look down under, all the merch and everything is down there, and the link is in the description. So hit the like button for us, right? And make sure that you're subscribed before you get out of here. Something long, you say put together a playlist, get my numbers up. Something long, I think I got 1,000 playlists. I think I got 1,000 of them. I don't use them all the time, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Do I know about Webbs and his brother, Beyond Reality? See, and that's what I'm saying. Right. Webbs and Beyond Reality. They both been came on the show. You know what I'm saying? They awesome content. 2 kids. They're going to college now. They're not kids anymore. But awesome content. Webbs and NTN. They Beyond Reality. Y'all go check that out. Big time dudes. They got big time cameras. But the kids, dog, they started like as kids in like high school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, be real with you. They started like kids in high school. And they started, I would say like this, they started at such a high level with high level equipment, and their brother played football and he was an editor, kind of taught them how to edit. Did teach them how to edit, kind of taught them the ropes. But yeah, I was there when they first started, bro, when they didn't know how to get in games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I used to help them out and get in games and stuff. They big time now. And I think somebody like them, the NIL, is like,
accept bookings, and much more. Claim your free business profile today.
I think they're going to
Drinking water before bed burns 46 pounds in 2 weeks. If you are struggling to lose weight and you're
YouTube, Instagram, Beyond Reality, they're doing their thing.
Who is that? That was our first Make a Play tournament. Who that is?
Footballville, Make a Play 7-on-7. Yeah, it's Footballville. On Beyond Reality. I know y'all thought we didn't know each other. Listen, man, it's a South Florida team.
Fat Street.
Footballville, Make a Play 7-on-7. We out here balling. It's our first time, but it's gonna be many more. And Beyond Reality gonna be here. Go follow them boys. Subscribe, YouTube, Instagram.
Nothing but love, dog.
They doing their thing.
See, that was our first tournament. They was there, but listen, the slow motion. They got the Sony. What they got? The Sony.
Hey, what is up, YouTube? It is Beyond Reality here with another video, man. Right now we at the field, man. IOD State. Hey, Footballville, you know that we got a tournament.
You said it was Gus Edwards. That wasn't Gus Edwards. That wasn't Gus Edwards.
You know, them boys trying to get another trophy, man. Of course. That's just how it's gonna go.
Okay, it was little kids there, man.
They trying to get back-to-back undefeated trophies.
2018
from SFP. That boy hooked us up with the.
See, man, it's not much around here. It's not much around here you could ask me about when it comes to football. Like, bro, we like been ingrained in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been like, if I was to turn that on, there was kids out there. That was the year Brandon Ennis was there. If I was to turn it on, there's all type of names out there. But the kid, Jamon Eford. Everybody was crying because they were saying he was too old for 15U, and he was killing everybody. Remember, he was committed to the University of Miami at one time. Not Jamon, it was the brother, the other Eford, the wide receiver. Yeah, they little kids. He's like, damn, they little. They little kids. One of them just got to college, and one of them's going to go to college. So it's not much of football around here you can ask me about. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't a part of it. I didn't cover it. That's how long we've been at it, bro. But like I said, sometimes I think it's hard when you're black and you look black. Things are black, and like I just keep going back to Mike Tomlin. Like sometimes the credit just doesn't get thrown at you. You kind of got to take the credit, or you got to be twice as good as everybody else. I don't know. Or maybe you just got to show up on time. I don't know. I don't care. Listen, we're doing our thing. Somebody say, fuck Natista. You trying to say, fuck Nesta, dog? Fuck Natista. Why Nesta leave? Oh, why did Nesta leave? Let me see if I can text back. Who knows, man? Who knows why he left? You know what I'm saying? I heard things just got worn out around here with Nesta and the scene. And just being in the environment. You know, Nesta was in like at least 5-6 fights. I'm not sure why he left. A lot of people speculating, oh, that means we're going to a 3-4 or 4-3. That means we're going to a 5-2. Oh, man, we finna go to the Tecmo Bowl 2-2, 2-1. Maybe, listen, y'all don't never take into consideration that maybe. Okay, think about this scenario. And I ain't talking to Nesta. I'm finna make this up. You're Nesta Silvera. Start for the University of Miami for like 2 years. You're damn good. You're damn good. There's a college that needs defensive tackle. Is it possible? Nesta can jump in the portal, right? And there's a team that needs a tackle really bad that would give him an NIL deal. Is it possible? I think he has representation. Let me know. Is it possible? Postal King, the Tecmo Bowl 2-1. Is it possible? Listen, these kids are leaving these schools at alarming rates for weird reasons. You know what I'm saying? If you're Nesta and that you don't know if you're gonna make it to the league, you may make it to the league, you may get a shot, you may not get a shot. Your bag might be in college football. You can't tell me these kids aren't thinking like that. Your bag might be in college football. Maybe not a huge one. You know what I'm saying? But just a big enough bag. I mean, big enough bag. I'm sure that he with the American Dad, I'm sure his family is okay. His daddy was the inventor of Shoutouts, the movie. But maybe just a bag. Like, all that he running from them young man. You know Nesta not running from nobody. Come on now. You know Nesta Silvera not running from nobody, man. Y'all don't even play like that, man. Y'all know that ain't it. Could the defense be changing? Yes. Could he have got whiff of it? This is Nesta, man. Nesta always been crazy.
Line up in these drills. I don't really need technique. You boys soft. That's what it is. That's why I go talk. That's why I go get some guys from the trash. Real talk.
Let me see the trash. One more time.
I'm gonna hand it. 101s. Tell them what's your technique when the 101 when you line up in these drills. I don't really need technique. You boys soft. That's what it is. That's why I go real talk. That's why I go get some guys from the trash. Real talk.
Let me see the trash.
I'm gonna hand it.
This man was wild in high school, man.
101s. Tell them what's your technique when the 101 when you line up in these drills. I don't really need technique. You boys soft. That's what it is. That's why I go, real talk. That's why I go get some pass on the trash. Real talk.
Let me see the trash.
I'm gonna hand it.
That boy was wild, man.
One-on-ones. Tell them what's your technique when the one-on-one when you line up in these drills. I don't really need technique. These boys soft. That's what it is. That's why I go, real talk. That's why I go get some pass on the trash. Real talk.
Let me see the trash.
I'm gonna hand it.
And I'm egging this shit on. Let me see the trash in hand. I'm egging this shit on. It was him and it was the kid with the Chucky doll that went to Florida. I think he in the transfer portal too. You said somebody said they think Nesta was told that he wasn't gonna start. Is that how that worked? Like coach walk up to you and be like, "Hey, you're not gonna start," even though coach ain't got nobody. There's nobody here in place yet. Does that work that way? That's how that works. I don't know, dog. Coach just walk out and be like, "Hey, dog," you know what I'm saying? I think you might not. I think you might not start this year. I don't know. I'm not sure, dog. I don't think that's how that works. Got some smoke around former Oregon commit Dave Lully. This is weird. It's not much out here on this kid. Yeah, there's not much out here on this kid. Four-star O-lineman Dave Lully was committed to the Oregon Ducks, and I think Gabby crystal balled him to Miami with Cyrus Moss. Both of them been crystal balled. Oh, boy. Crystal ball out here working. Let's see. Dave Lully, 6'5", 315, was committed to Oregon. Cyrus Moss, 6'6". Gabby did Dave Lully. Steve Wolfong did Cyrus Moss. Chris, you said you liked the linebacker from Jacksonville. You went and checked him out or something? Nesta had 2 sacks in 4 years. 56 had 2 sacks in 1 season. I probably didn't play the first few games. Is that how we rate Nesta? I mean, is that what his job was, to go get sacks? I know this last year I saw him out there hustling. Almost as if he was trying to use his size, being undersized. What's going on, CW? Shout out to all the members, man. Totally appreciate y'all. The ones that's in the group me. I think it's about 100 people in the group me. You see the family growing, dog. This family growing, dog. This family growing. Got some in the IOD squad. Got 100 in the group me. We're growing, dog. We're doing positive things too. Yeah, Tim. I mean, Nesta started hustling. Listen, man, y'all, I'm gonna open the phone line there. Who want to come? Somebody want to come on here with me and talk? Come on with me. 786-459-9499. I'll send you the link. You want to come on here and chill with me. Seen some clips of Kevin Coleman. Yeah, man, I'm here. Calling Kevin Coleman. Jeff Thomas all over again. Good Lord, that's some big britches. Nesta going to Penn State with Manny. Yeah, I think so. I agree with Cal. Cal, I agree with that. I don't think so. So if y'all just getting here, man, make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure you subscribe and hit the alert bell next to the subscription, dog. That's how you get the alert. A lot of y'all be like, I didn't get the alert, because you got to hit that alert bell next to the subscription. Mark Dupe, all the way from Africa. It was really, really hard. It was really, really hard. You already know. Antonio Brown got his whole case. Antonio Brown got a case, huh? Antonio Brown sharing text message to TMZ. Let's see if we can get him to come on the show. Dog, what happened with I Am Athlete, man? Channing Crowder and Brandon Marshall. What happened with that? How did Channing Crowder and Fred Taylor get to the other show? I didn't watch the show to see what happened. Mm-hmm. Fred got his own podcast now. Clinton Porter's about to do 6 months in prison, man. What the hell? Damn. Former seeks to avoid prison time. Federal prosecutions 10 to 16 months. Tremendous mistake for NFL running back gets prison time for Lexington. Fraud. NFL player Clinton Porter should face prison. Mm-hmm. They're saying he's trying to avoid prison time. Yeah, the medical stuff. Line Clock, Fred, and Channing are teaming up. Man Street a good space last night. I didn't know you were friends with billionaires. We're trying to get closer, dog. Yeah, I know him for the medical podcast, but why did Fred create his own podcast? Oh, they sentenced him to 6 months. What is it? Fed? It should be Feds, right? Yeah. So this one kid, David Lulu. There's no film on this kid, David Lulu. Let's see if we can find out. Let's see if we can find out what happened. Let's see if we can find out what happened, though.
You got to pivot. Everybody gonna pivot in life at some point. You know, whether it's business, you know, relationships, family, you know, whatever it might be, man. At some point, we all got to. Really, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It could be for growth, right? It could be for whatever, but you got to be good in your head with that decision. You know, we love being on I Am Athlete. That was the thing, man. It was quarantine dreams, and in the pandemic, just some stuff that we thought we was going to just kick around and talk about sports, you know, mostly football. Yeah. But, you know, a few people, including Brandon, they had a vision, and they sort of tweaked it up a little bit, and it caught fire, and it became real popular. It moved a lot faster than the business did, right?
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, you know, as I mentioned, I think in our first episode, which drops soon, you know, I talk about, I believe, us as Black men, you know, as businessmen in our own right. You know, I think we dropped the ball in a sense, because we didn't have the business completely buttoned up, you know, because we were out having fun, man. Just making magic, you know, conversations.
I think because they both, I think because they both gave us, I think they're deeper than that.
And in the midst of all that, we didn't buckle up the business. So when it came time to do the business part, you know, there was some pushback, some other stuff, and it just really didn't add up. And, you know, the conversation doesn't change for us.
Right.
So
is there, yeah, because you know, Fred, people are going to say, are you and Brandon cool? Is there beef? What's going? Because you know, people are going to ask that, because you, like you said, that show was so damn successful.
Right.
You know,
but that's what people want to do, especially this day and age. That's sexy in itself. You know, I ain't got no problem with beef. You know, I've been knowing beef for quite some time. I've always been a fan of Brandon from afar. You know, when he came to South Florida to play for the Dolphins, he moved, you know, a block over in my same neighborhood. We were neighbors for several years, and that's how it all evolved. He drove around on his golf cart during the pandemic, and at the beginning of the pandemic,
what me investigators
said,
that?
What'd you think about this? I'm like, cool. I'm down on, you know, ownership.
It's beef, huh? He lying, huh? It's beef, huh? He lying, huh? KB, what's going on, bro?
What's good, man?
Chilling. People say you did a good job last night, dog.
Oh, I did. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all having me. If y'all if the people out there get tired of my voice, I apologize, man. I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna jump on anytime you ask.
Nah, man, they can't get tired of your voice. You listen to Bob Barker for 30 years. Nah, man. I mean, we had Lance Leggett on last night. We had a billionaire.
Hey, Lance crazy, bro.
Huh?
Lance crazy, bro.
Lance is super funny, dog. Dog, he was super funny. I remember I talked to him. I told him, man, listen, don't change. Just be yourself. Just be who you are. Don't be trying to change. Man, that man is super funny, dog.
Yeah, man, that man was hilarious, bro.
Somebody he wanted. What he said he wanted to do. Can him and his cousin to put up some sheetrock at the stadium?
Yeah.
Man, wow, man.
Hey, I thought he was gonna ask the man about some peanuts or something, man. That man say, man, me and my cousin, man, we put
this bid in, fool. But listen, closed mouth don't get fed.
That's true. That's
We
true.
putting the bid in.
Yeah. Lance don't care, boy. Lance was talking to that dude like he was just another dude across the street, man. That was too funny.
Was Lance successful at Miami? He was highly rated and maybe didn't live up to what his ratings was.
Damn, it's so far gone, man. I can't remember. I just remember I like Lance a lot. He was a good receiver. It's just hard for me to remember if he reached. Obviously, he didn't get to that super elite level.
Right. He said he was a 5-star. He was number 4 wide receiver in the nation. He said last night. CW said he was better than Pope.
Let's measure it out like this. Was he better than Ryan Moore? Because Ryan Moore didn't live up to what he was. So was he better than Ryan Moore?
Somebody say he was better than Pope.
Yeah, it was a lot of people better than Pope, bro. Yeah, his QB was who? Kyle Wright?
Kyle Wright, right?
Oh, man, you ain't supposed to be that good, bro. Kyle Wright was your quarterback.
Kyle Wright was a 5-star too.
You sure what? Kyle Wright was, I don't know if everybody probably know this, I guess, but Kyle Wright was what? The number 1 quarterback coming out, and the number 2 quarterback was Chris Lee. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You ever talk to Nah, I never really talked to Denzel Perriman. They said he was better than Ryan Moore.
Oh, he was? Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah. He was good then.
His mom had cancer. He had a couple injuries. See, that be the stuff that we don't. Yeah, we be acting like people ain't got no real life or something.
Yeah. You remember that comment I made about Kwame Brown, what he was talking about, and he was like, man, the way we look at, view, and treat athletes, we treat them like they nothing, like they robots, like they don't have personal lives and personal issues and stuff, like they just for us. And that's why you can see people throwing stuff at a Russell Westbrook like he ain't nobody. So it's the same thing when kids transfer or when kids don't play like we want them to play. We don't take in all the tangibles, all the things we can't measure as to why they might not be succeeding.
Not at all, man. Not at all. It's crazy when Nesta transferred last night. Some of the comments, man. That shit
I ain't like that.
That shit was trash anyway. And it's like,
yeah,
it be grown men too. Grown men coming to the. And I be like, no. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand them. But that's the fandom in it, and that's the weird way of how our mind works. As a fan, that's how you feel. If that was your cousin, you wouldn't feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how the mind flips on and off into situations. It just transforms into whatever situation it is, and it goes whatever your emotions feel in that moment. Or it's weird how that works. As a fan, some fans say some weird things to kids. Weird. That they wouldn't say to their cousin.
It is true, because I got we all got family members that got to the league or whatever. I got a family member that got to the league, and what they wanted him to be and all that kind of stuff, I guess you could say he didn't live up to it. But just looking at it just from purely a football aspect, they was putting him in the wrong position. They was setting him up to fail. You can't tell people that, because they're gonna be like, oh, you're making excuses, but that's the truth.
Yeah. Sam Brooks. Sam Brooks was recruited to do something that I don't know if he's capable of doing. And you would think the experts that recruited them, because we think they're experts, would have known that. Sam Brooks is definitely one.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of guys, man, that have been set up to fail or not achieve greatness for, and that's one of the things like Herb Street be talking about. He still has that mindset of we need to go out there and everything is team and sacrifice and whoop whoop. But the team don't think about that when it comes to the individual. You got guys that didn't develop properly. Let's say like a Jason Gathers, because I needed him here, I needed him there, but you're not allowing him to develop and go on and be somebody. You just plugging him in because, okay, I'm going to use him like a utility player instead of just making him a star receiver or something.
Right. No, man, that stuff never seems to amaze me, man. I'm reading some of the comments from last night, and it's like, I hope y'all brought this Bitcoin dip. I hope y'all brought this Bitcoin dip. I mean, it's out of 42s. I don't know if it's going back. I got to look at the chart, but it's out of the 42s. 42 is low. I hope some of y'all jumped in on that dip. But now reading them comments, bro, it's like, damn, dog, y'all talking about kids. Like,
right.
Like, y'all talking about a child. Like, that shit trash, yo, overrated, trash anyway. But if it was your son,
you'd be ready to punch somebody in the mouth.
You'd be ready to fight. Right. So how could your mind not click on in that scenario and say, hey, listen.
And I think as fans, sports has always been a part of our lives growing up here in America, to be honest with you, for the majority of us. So we've all been kind of guilty of that. It's just that as we grow older, we need to start, just looking at things differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got into it at the barbershop one day about calling Kwame Brown trash. Man, straight out of high school, got drafted first round of NBA. But we'll fix our lips to call him trash. Top 1% at what he do. You ain't never been as good as he is at what he do. And we say he trash. Filthy rich, we'll say he a bust. But Kwame, if you ever listen to him talk, man, he has a lot to say about that fool. And it kind of gets a little deep, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but Kwame be on point. He be 100% right in everything he's saying. That's why I be liking when he go off. He be right.
But I kind of stopped doing that. Like, man, that man trash, man. I know it's just trash talk, I guess, but it's like you really start thinking in your mind if you see Kwame Brown that he trash. And it kind of plays out in reality. You know what I'm saying?
It's essentially it's propaganda, but propaganda without the war. They put, especially us talking as minorities, they put such imagery of us on TV that when we go places, people look at us a certain way and they make it okay for us to be treated a certain way. So it's the same thing with an athlete, man. You get used to calling them garbage or hearing people call them garbage. You look at them in life as though they're garbage. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a damn game.
Right. Yeah. And obviously it affected him. You could tell it affected him. But it's I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I guess it happens in soccer. I guess it happens overseas in soccer, maybe too, in other countries. I guess it's not a black thing. You know what I'm saying? I guess it happens overseas when there's not really a lot of black players. I guess it happens over there too, in other sports. But yeah, it's like weird that you can demean somebody that I think the man grew up in an orphan, made it out of that. He came on the top high school.
He wasn't an orphan. He was with his mama. But his daddy.
He was homeless at some point in time or some shit, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm not sure. But I know his.
He always talks about his mom. He does, but he was at home time. He was homeless.
I thought he was just real poor.
I don't know why, but he talks about that.
Well, Or maybe they were home. I think maybe they were homeless together or something. Because I know his daddy
Possible.
died, or I think his daddy died, or he didn't know his dad, or something like that. So he said like it was plenty of years where his mama would just give him a hug and a kiss for Christmas and be like, baby, you know, if I could, I would. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I think that happened to me. No, it ain't not happened to me. It was close though. Yeah. My birthday got skipped plenty of time.
A word.
Hell yeah. Well, that's too close to Christmas. Mine's November.
Bro, hey, check it. I'm December 12th. My brother December 23rd, and we were pulling them up.
I would have never got no present for him. Not for my birthday. That should have all been bundled in one.
Nah, I ain't gonna front, but my mama, she made it happen. We were poor, bro. We was poor. But bro, my mama worked 16 hours a day with no car for I don't know how long. So when it came to things like birthdays, she would make those things happen. Those things that were just gonna make us happy, she would make those things happy. Now we might not have ate the next day, but we got some shit. We got some shit for our birthday.
You said you gotta check my boy. You don't gotta eat.
You ain't lying.
You forget you supposed to eat. You gotta check. When you check my boy was playing, man. I got next. Man, 21. You ain't food. You ain't worry about no food. When check my boy was running, boy.
I'm telling you, boy. Listen, I used to, I had a homeboy around the corner, and I would go to his house, and like their refrigerator would be stocked with like the little pizza rolls and bagel bites and all this kind of. I'm like, God damn, we'll never had that kind of like just extra stuff in our house, boy. We meat, bread, and peanut butter. We ain't got all that extra stuff.
None of that.
Mm-mm.
I used to have a white friend, man, and it was like, damn, we had all the toys and everything. They lived right down the street too.
Yeah.
I ain't know you used to want to go home.
Nah, listen, the only white kids in my neighborhoods was poorer than us, so that they ain't belong there. Yeah, the only white kids that was ever in my neighborhood was the poorest kids there. They ain't belong there.
Where you grew up in Broward?
Yeah, bro. Started off in Sis Trunk, and then we moved a lot of here.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. We're finna see what Fred Taylor talking about. I need a break. Let's see. Finna seeing what Fred Taylor was talking about.
Black production company. I love it all, man. Let's make it happen. So to answer your question, ain't no beef. You know, people gonna speculate that. They was wondering where I was, you know, this and that. A few occasions there was some scheduling issues. You know, I had some opportunities to do some appearances and make some money and do some other stuff. So a few of those situations sort of didn't marry up with my schedule. A few other situations out of my control, right? Just keeping it 100. And just unfortunate that that ain't where we are now.
Right.
And we're gonna, you know, pivot. And you know, same conversation, that doesn't change. You know, Channing is Channing. He's an asshole. He's a fool. And that's what he does. And RC, you know, Ryan isn't a consolation prize. Ryan is amazing what he does, you know, on TV, what he does on all of the shows that he's on. You know, he's gonna keep it 1,000. And you know, I think we can click. And again, you know, Ryan, he isn't a fill-in by any means. So I want people to know that off top. We just feel like, you know, we can probably have some good chemistry, have some great conversation, talk about life, talk about sports. And the same thing, the message doesn't change, man. I wish we could have really pushed forward with IAA. Brandon's gonna keep pushing forward, you know, and I support that. That's what I text him.
So listen. So
they done?
Y'all watch 247 Sports and all of that, right? What'd you say, bro?
I say they done?
Man, Channing Crowder and Fred Taylor started their own podcast with the dude. The other dude is that guy, Ryan Clark from ESPN. He's really
I know Ryan Clark. I'm not really I think he's better for like that ESPN. He's better for like that ESPN stuff to me. I like the authenticity.
You didn't see him when he was
I
on
saw
Iron
him
Man League?
with Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. He's good,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. I'm not gonna hate on that man. I ain't gonna hate on that man. I just like the
You ain't, though.
authenticity that them boys had.
Yeah, I think Brandon, Brandon suffered from
That
some stuff,
bipolar
man.
or something.
Yeah, and I think I met Fred Teller one day, I met him like 3 months ago, and I was trying to link up with him. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell the vibe that the show. He was like, man, that's Brandon's show, man. We just and I felt it that day. I was like, oh shit, something ain't right there. You know what I'm saying? That was about 3 months ago. Yeah, that was about 3 months ago. So listen, y'all watch 247 Sports and all of this and Crystal Ball and them. Who's the man, the crystal ball? Which one of those guys, when they do the crystal ball, it's gonna be 100%?
Ronan said, "What's the dude with? Damn it, I can't pronounce his name no more.
Will Phone?
Will Phone. That's who Ronan said.
Well, he just crystal ball Cyrus Moss to Miami, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
So if Miami gets Natalie Kelly, Cyrus Moss, we talked about this already, right? You take all three, right? Any of you could get Shamar Stewart, you take all three, right?
Damn right.
Me JR say nobody. He say nobody be right. You want to say X? You are X. I don't know. I don't pay attention to their crystal balls like that. I thought they'd be right. They don't be right.
What X at, man?
Home somewhere, man, probably. Let me see.
I ain't gonna front, but that Twitter space was fun last night. I don't really do Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't do. Oh man, no, bro. I don't do none of that stuff. But that was a lot of fun, bro. I appreciate y'all having me on. I didn't expect it to be that much fun, bro. Like y'all was like, man, we've been here for 3 hours. I ain't even know we was in there that long, bro.
We was. I was getting tired. I was falling asleep. I was glad you was talking, man. I was over there playing with girlfriend, booty, man. Dog, it be hard because when it's me and X, I always got to take the reins and be like the damn, you know what I'm saying? I got to be the one to control everything. So when the billionaire come in there, I wasn't ready to ask him no questions like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know we're going to sit down with them next week, and we got a lot of questions for them, and I'm going to try to get involved with what they're doing. But yeah, so I had to kind of just run it off the cuff. X not really going to jump in and X don't sense situations like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I need help, like he don't have those. He don't sense it like when I need help. So that's why I just got him out of there. You see, that's why I just got him out of there because I was like, all right, man, I see this is on me.
Yeah.
And I'm out here trying to navigate this thing. I asked him about the 2 million. I wonder who the haters is though. Who do you say hating on what they trying to do?
You know what though? But those guys, I can understand it because it's kind of like you do have to guide and direct them. They're not really good personalities. You know what I'm saying? Being on, so I kind of get that. But it was the whole thing. Like I said, the whole thing was fun. It was funny. Hey, Chris, I thought Streeter had kicked me out when the billionaire came in. I said, damn, I guess he don't want me to fuck nothing up.
Hell nah. Fool, I ain't shallow like that. I realized you was muted, and then when I hit unmute, you didn't unmute. I was like,
Nah, because I what happened was I had my Bluetooth in, so I had the phone somewhere separate. So the screen went dark, and I was going to open up the screen so I could see what they was talking about in the group me. As soon as I did that, it went out. So I was like, damn, I wonder what I did. I said, no, man, Streeter must have kicked me out. The billionaire.
Mark Dube, we gonna talk. Mark Dube, you got my number. You should hit me up. I'll say Streeter, you got. Well, the billionaire say they had some haters. I don't know. I'll saying I got some haters on chat boards. Remember that song? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Hey Chris, I came to work. I came to work this morning. And I was like, "Oh, I'm tired." Well, damn, talking to these damn billionaires all night, man. This shit here, got.
But yeah, dog. Remember that song? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. That song is one of the truest things ever, dog. It's like it's not sold separately, bro. When you step out and you start going up or doing something different than people gonna hate you, dog. I'm here to tell you, me, JR. People gonna not like you. Some people gonna like you. Some people aren't. That's just what it is. And if you keep going up, then people just gonna start hating you as soon as you tweet, like LeBron James and Floyd Mayweather. And as soon as you tweet something, they just gonna spew hate at you because they hate themselves. Real talk. Because they hate themselves, they hate what they see in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? So it's not sold separately, dog. So that song, you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. That's true indeed. The boy just killed Young Dolph for what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's true indeed. It's when you start doing something, people are gonna not like it. Some people gonna like it, some people not gonna like it. That's just how it is, bro. Yeah, that's just how it is. It's not. You just got to do what you do and just keep. That's why Floyd Mayweather turned his comments off sometime, man. He can't post nothing without people disliking it. We're not gonna like LeBron until he gone. They didn't like Michael Jordan. See, people don't remember that, Kyle.
I'll be the first to admit I couldn't stand Michael Jordan because he used to beat our ass all the time.
Nobody I ain't gonna say nobody. We all loved him as kids, but it was the same thing like LeBron. It was the same thing, kind of like Brady, but Brady gets it a little softer. He's America's white guy. You know what I'm saying? But the same way people don't like LeBron, I don't like LeBron, man. He ain't real, and he can't do nothing right. He can't do nothing right. LeBron could walk in the door with Jesus, and they be like, "Look at LeBron hanging with white people, man." So when he's gone, we'll appreciate him, and then we'll hate the next dude. We will hate on Zion Williamson. Yeah, we'll hate him. That's just how it is, dog. Listen, bro. People ain't like Martin Luther King. That's a true statement. That's a true statement. But the story gets told different. You know what I'm saying? The story it gets told different. And when the story gets embedded in your head the way they want it to be embedded in your head, then. But yeah, I've heard that before. A lot of people didn't like Martin Luther King. But nah, it's part of it, dog. It's part of success. It's part of being different. It's part of stepping out here and saying that you're somebody and everybody else just want to sit in the crowd and hide. How I felt being on the stage last night, Kyle.
Shit, man. It was, I'm glad I couldn't see no comments or nothing like that. So
it ain't no comments in there.
That's I know that's what I'm saying. Right? I ain't got to worry about nobody. Say, hey, man, get the nigga off here, man.
Yeah, see, that's all they can do is put up 100. They could put up a thumb. They could put up. That's all they could do. They can't really do much in there.
Yeah. Nah, being on the stage, man, it was fun. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing a lot of things that y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? So that time right there, or that first time for me, yeah, that's cool. But if I have to do everything that y'all do, I might get to the point where like, man, let me not do this because I might have to go find somebody to keep messing with me or something.
I ignore people, man. You know how many times I done been. I remember when I said Ice Harris was leaving Booker T. And I think all the overtime wanted to kill me. I just shut up and sat back. I just shut up and sat back. I remember the time I said, what's Miami Northwestern coach name? Max. They had to find another job when all of that went down with the school and him practicing early. Oh my God. Northwestern went crazy. The hood went crazy. Ja'Cory Hammond called me and he said, man, tell me that's not true. and I heard it in his voice. He was finna cry, and I took it down because I didn't want to be the one to report it. But they was all talking trash, and like I ain't never did nothing for him, dog. That night, Channel 7 set up in front of Miami Northwestern and said Max was fired. And then, you think anybody said something to Channel 7? Nope. Not a damn thing. So I screenshot and I put it on my Instagram, and I was just like, look, if y'all gonna attack me, I gotta say nothing to Channel 7. They don't do nothing but show up when somebody gets shot. But that's a part of it, dog. It comes with the territory, man.
Now, hey, but you remember what you was talking? Now, I was just going to say, remember what you was talking about earlier. I don't know if you saw my comment, but I said, man, you need to start making sure in certain spaces y'all addressing yourselves as Footballville Media Company. For real, bro. Don't just be, certain spaces. Don't just be, Footballville and yada yada yada. Let people know. Let it ring in their ears that y'all a media company.
Right. I mean, I thought y'all sit in the press conferences with me. I thought y'all knew. I thought y'all knew the difference.
Yeah, see, we know. We know.
I have y'all in the press conferences with me. Y'all have never done that with anybody. We're sitting right here and I'm saying, hey, what y'all want to ask TVD? You don't do that with anybody else. I don't even know if it's legal or not. I just do. I just do it. I think I'm the reason they started saying don't record the goddamn press conferences. I don't know. But y'all do it. And it's like, I don't know if y'all realize that, like, no, we're not the same. I'm not none of those guys. Like, been at it too long. We're not the same. But I thought that y'all could tell the difference between two.
I think it's easy for people to just lump things together. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people really take the time to like parse it out and think about it. But it's easy just people to just lump it together. These are Kane's YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to
right.
This is a media company. This is a YouTuber. This is that. I think that's all it is.
Right. Salute to Stock and Bond, dog. Listen, Stock and Bond was the one hit. It'd be so much going on in the back of those spaces. Stock and Bond was like, Street, you want to see if we can get Alex on here? I was like, it'd be so much going on. Shout out to the members, dog. Listen, I don't know how y'all do this, but a subject will be brought up on the space, right? And the answer will show up in the group meeting.
Oh, yeah. But I told you, see, that's what I was trying to get back to. That's why I apologized to them boys after the show. I said, man, because I know they had all the answers, all the questions, all the content that I needed, but I just couldn't get back over there because I was scared that it was going to disconnect again.
The alerts, I would see the alert pop up. Like, they answered a couple of questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, you're listening to the space, but I guess you're sitting in the group meet. I don't know. I don't know. But y'all helped a lot of stuff. With the Jack Pyburn. Somebody DM me about when the last time Miami won a bowl game. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that one hurt. Y'all should have edited that part out of the space.
That was disgusting, dog. Twice since 2006 or something stupid like that, I think it was. Oh, you think about that, like, you see how blind the fans can't see that. Like, the fans don't realize that they only won 2 bowl games since 2006.
I wouldn't have guessed that, man. Y'all could have bet me. Y'all could have bet me a year's salary, and I wouldn't have said 2. I wouldn't have said 2.
Listen, I knew it had been bad. Y'all gonna kill me for this, but I knew it had got so bad that I started saying, like, damn. I wouldn't really say it out loud, but we San Diego State, dog. And that I started like thinking that way when I became the media, because I could see it unbiasedly and I could see what Miami was. I could hear kids going to visits at Wake Forest and Wake Forest talking shit like nobody ain't scared of Miami no more. And I saw it happening in real time. And I started thinking like, damn, dog, we've been mediocre for a long time. We like fucking Washington State or somebody. Then we started losing to FIU. Then I didn't know what we was anymore. I didn't know where the hell we was headed, dog.
I don't even know how to respond to that. But the guy last night, that was Alex. That was the son, correct?
That was the son. 25
That
years
was
old,
his
man.
son.
Talk like he's 38.
Oh, he sure do. He 25. Dang.
Man, the man didn't he say he was at Miami during COVID that last season? He said he played baseball during COVID.
I didn't hear that part. I think that's
Man, he
see,
young
that, I
as
told you.
hell,
Remember we
man.
got disconnected.
Listen,
Oh,
bro,
I didn't
the
know
man
that.
young. The man young as hell, but dog, listen. Let's talk for a minute. He gets out of college and it's always he's fucking he's getting a SPAC. They finna go public on. A lot of times it's our programming. It's what we saw when we were 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. Whatever environment you was in, that kind of molded you to thinking this is what life is. So yeah, it's proven that if a kid grows up in a house with their mom and their dad and they're entrepreneurs, the same question I asked Edrin James, and they're entrepreneurs and they see their dad owning stuff and he hears dads talking about certain things around the house, that kid can be a fuck up and still end up better than you, bro. Because of his programming, because of what he saw when he was 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. The only way you can reverse that, dog, is like through education, not fucking school either. Like through reading and learning on your own, figuring things out. So a lot of times when we think, man, like look at him, he seemed real round. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's young as hell. We see our kids get out of college and they come home, they still lost. They still don't know what to do. It's the programming, dog. It's the environment. It's the programming, and it happens at an early age.
I think your childhood is like one big trade school. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you learn as a kid is kind of not what you're gonna be, but whatever was put into you as a kid, those are your skills. You know what I'm saying? So what did you learn? You don't have to necessarily learn it line by line. But I saw my mom and daddy be an entrepreneur, or I saw my mom and daddy work community service, or you know, I saw my mom and dad be deep in the church. Those are the things that those are the type of skills that you learn. And most of us just learn survival skills. We don't really learn any tangible,
Right. Because our parents are just passing on the trash that they was passed on. Turn the lights off. Light bill too goddamn high.
I told my mom the other day, I say, man, I would eat some bacon or something. I say, now you remember when we was little, y'all used to make us eat bread with the bacon. We couldn't eat bacon by itself because we needed something to soak up the grease. And I said, wait a minute, mama, the grease going into the bread and we eating the grease, the bread, and the bacon. So that's 3 times the problem. What the hell y'all was talking about? She couldn't do nothing but laugh. But that's what her parents taught her.
Right. Didn't even think twice to think about like, man, this might be dumb. My mama might be fucking stupid. She didn't even think twice to think about it. Like, just do what your parents did. Like, you just doing what they did. But in order to break out of that, you got to kind of educate yourself or run into a mentor or somebody that redirects you into something else, man, and you get a higher learning. But yeah, most of our life we're just trying to unravel what happened to us as kids. Yeah, most of our life was in. I know I had a rough fucking childhood. I mean, I get to talking about that shit. I know I had a rough childhood.
We don't even realize that until we get a certain age. We normalize everything that we went through. Like, I remember at my high school reunion, it was me and this girl. We were sitting down talking, and we was talking about all the things that we saw at school. One I went to Lauderhill Middle and I went to Broward. I mean, I went to BA, you know, and if anybody in Broward, y'all know them one of the nicest schools in the world. And we started talking about how abnormal it was, the stuff that we saw. Cause she was like, she would go over during the summer and just the school was just totally different. The environment was totally different. She was like, bro, we shouldn't have been in a place where we was fighting every day or seeing fights every day and all that. That shit ain't normal. But it's all normal to us. Like I'm sure everybody listening is just like, yeah, I'm sure everybody listening is just like, all right, but that's not normal, bro. Like go move somewhere else, move to another state in another city, bro. That's not normal.
We thought it was.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we thought it was. Actually wore it like a badge of honor.
I'm telling you. But that's why I like seeing kids like Bane. Like when you did the Bane interview, I'm like, bro, he sit around a lot of old people,
Bane.
bro. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Bane seemed intelligent.
Very, very much so. Very mature for a kid. He sat up there with, you know, with confidence like a grown man, talked like a grown man. Yeah, man. I was very impressed with him, you know, because I don't like when kids can't express themselves. Cause I'd be like, bro, I went to public school too, and goddamn, bro, I know how to talk. You know what I mean? But
It's gotten a lot better. It used to be really bad, dog.
I hate seeing it, bro. I really do.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot better. It used to be real bad.
Mm-hmm. But I understand it because the more I see parenting, I start to understand why some of these kids can't speak, or some of the kids when I was in school couldn't speak, or you know, when I was at elementary school, you had that one kid that you go to the bathroom, he got to hold up his shirt to pee, like he don't know how to pee and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what the hell? Like y'all be learning and stuff.
Man, some people come from some bad places, dog. Come from some bad places, man. My girl teach third grade, and some of the stories she have in the hood. Actually, girl, why you was late to school? Cause my mama was in the room with a man. Or my mama was stripping last night. She ain't never wake up. She was knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah, dog. Like third grader. For real. Sitting on the couch waiting on their mama to take them to school, and these mama just don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying it's easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's easy. Like it can get kind of rough, dog, in the hood.
Yeah, and we got to take that into consideration when we judging these kids or looking at these kids and all those type of things. We got to think about those type of things, man. They're not, when you see a T2, like I don't know that situation, but when you see a T2, you can't just, oh man, he this, he that, whoop, whoop. Man, we don't know what shaped this young man. We really don't.
We don't. I mean, no, I never. You know, I've been around it long enough. I know my dad was on cocaine, died when I was 12. I know how bad it could be. I know how bad it could be. I think I saw my dad fight every last one of my mama brothers. It was like 4 of them.
Damn.
Yeah, so I know how bad environments can be. I think the best my mama did was she kind of like raised me in the library. Like I used to always just be at work with her. I think she did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I never judge some kids. I know I can see it in their eyes sometimes when they come from hell. Sometimes I just send them $40. Like, fuck it. No, man, just go get some ice cream or something, dog. It's just pressure. Like, I can see it in their face. Fool.
Yeah. It reminds me of I know some of y'all out there, you probably know who this is, but Mob James. And Mob was talking about, this dude named Mob James. He was one of the gangsters that was over there when Suge started Death Row. He was probably like one of the main ones or whatever. But anyway, he broke down one time and started talking about his not his biological father, but his stepfather, and how he used to beat him, you know what I'm saying, just get drunk and beat him and yada, yada, yada. He was just talking about, man, I don't want people to think that we just monsters. You know what I mean? There's things or people that turn us into these people. There's things that shape us into this, man. It's not, I got all this anger and I didn't understand that. I didn't know it. So that makes me do certain things, but you don't realize those things till you get to a certain age, till you can admit what happened to you.
Put anybody in poverty, dog. And when I say put, I mean like the system, the schools, like the cycle, you end up kind of like right back where you put any group of people in poverty and watch they eat each other.
Yeah.
Care what color they is.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in poverty, and watch they eat each other.
And sometimes you do have the kids that turn it into good. That's what make them hungry when they get out there on the field.
No, Gary Vee talks about that a lot. About it gives them character. Kids that come from fighting, that fight their way out, or figure out a way to get out somehow. You know what I'm saying? It gives them character. They're more well-rounded. They can deal with certain situations. We ain't gonna talk about hurricanes today, huh? Fuck it. When I think Nesta going to Penn State, huh?
I don't know. Hey, but I do want to see Nesta end up somewhere good, though, man. We'll get back on track. I hope I see Nesta end up somewhere, good.
I always like Wester, dog. Insane. Say my wife was a guidance counselor at an elementary school, and she comes home every day with stories about what some of these kids have dealt with home. Yeah, bro. Listen, I hear them too. I hear them all the time. Yeah, I hear them all the time.
And you know that's why I told that's why I said to what's his name, Alex Ruiz, you can't get him all the props in the world, but I had to give him props for talking about building not just the stadium, but building something for the community to have somewhere else to play it, because that stuff helps out a lot, man. It gives kids a lot.
Right. I don't know. I was surprised that you didn't know that, man. I talk about it all the time about us only having one stadium.
I had no clue, bro. I was like, what? Nobody?
One stadium, dog. Like you got 30 state championships down, dog. It don't even make no sense. That's how I know nobody ain't coming to save us. It don't even make sense. Yeah,
that grass must be messed up, boy. How y'all keeping that field up? All the damn schools got to play there.
Nike came and redid it a couple years ago. It's turf now.
Oh, okay then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they put the blue lights up there. They painted the mural. Yeah, so it's turf now.
That's crazy, bro. For y'all, who y'all said? Y'all said was it Southridge was the only one that had their own field?
Southridge got their own field. It's probably one or two, and you don't think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Berlin, I don't know if you count Berlin. They got a field at their stadium. But most people just play at a random stadium. Like Booker T plays at their random stadium down there, like on 25th Street.
Oh, that's crazy to me. Like I don't know, bro. Like I said, I know we used to always play our games at Lockhart. And I thought that was that's weird. Like why we can't get a field at our school, and we finally got one. And to hear that y'all still don't have a field,
right? Makes zero sense, dog.
Nah, it's been too much. I mean, I would like to see if somebody would go and you take one school, you take Northwestern, and you count how many kids went D1, and how many kids made it to the league. And you start thinking about how much money people made off these kids, and ain't nobody to think that, hey man, we can come down here and cultivate this, man, and probably produce more kids, or
Yeah, like I say, dog, we gotta save ourselves. We got, as people, we have to save ourselves. Like it's nobody's coming to. You gotta kind of take what you want, bro. Yeah, you gotta kind of take what you want. I mean, you saw how I remember Hispanics 30 years ago getting on the bus and trying to get me to sign something to say to have Spanish as the second language in Miami. And I was a kid, man. I was like in high school. I was like, I ain't signing that. I don't know how to speak Spanish. Español. I came back from the military like 3-4 years later, and I went to Miami Lakes movie theater, and they were playing Spanish music over the PA. And I was like, whatever she was trying to get me to sign, she got enough signatures. I knew it. Whatever she was trying to do, she does. She made it happen. Whatever she was trying to do, because I grew up going to the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? And now it's Spanish music playing through the PA system.
But I remember my first time I went to Hialeah, man, and I stopped at a Publix, and they was talking over the loudspeaker in Spanish. I was like, "What the hell is like, bro? Y'all serious?"
Yeah, I went in places before, and they look at you like you're not supposed to be in there.
Yep.
Because they ain't hired nobody to speak English. It was like, man, I throw something. I was goddamn, yeah, dog. I went to a T on 36th Street one time, fool, and they looked at me like I was talking a foreign language.
But you know what? That conversation get way too deep because they did their thing as a unit, and they disbanded us a long time ago, and that's a deep ass conversation.
Yeah, they understand systems. They understand. I mean, a lot of them, they came from Cuba and where they came from. They were officials there, doctors there. They understand systems. They understand putting their people in government, and then people pull. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have people in places. Soon somebody try to run for governor for us, we're like, what running for governor? Man, he ain't no governor. He's a take a booty man. We don't get it, dog. We don't get it. Elliot say the West got a field. They just need to build some bigger stands. That's a practice field. But the West does have a lot of land out there. They do.
But they play at whatchamacallit?
They play at Trash Power, but their actual home at their school, they got a lot of land. Somebody said, so what's been with all the money? All the money, man. Listen, bro, they said the Florida Lottery was going to upgrade the schools 30 years ago. And they upgraded the schools, and they still don't have stadium. And it took them 30 years to do that. There's money being made. You know what I'm saying? I heard that down at headquarters, the secretaries for the superintendents and all that make $80,000, $100,000 a year.
Damn. Sheesh.
It's money. I mean, they just spend it on what they ain't. Nobody force them to do anything different with it. Yeah, it's money down there. So listen, y'all think Antonio Brown got a point? Or y'all tired of hearing it? Like, where y'all at with this Antonio Brown stuff, dog? Where you at with it, KB?
Me personally, like I say, when I first saw it, I thought, you know, especially because of his history or whatever, I thought he was going through something. I legit did. I thought the man flipped out, lost it. And that's not just to sit there and, you know, throw a crazy tag on somebody. I was just trying to say that, you know, the man, that's kind of erratic. It ain't like he ain't been doing stuff like that before.
Kind of erratic.
It is, bro. But we don't seen him do this before. But anyway, what he's saying right now, if that's legit, bro, they're gonna be in trouble. Arian's gonna be in trouble.
What he saying?
He was saying he tried to force him to play with an injury, and because he didn't want to play, he cut him.
Okay, so even if Arians told him, you done, right? Get off my field, right? Plenty of coaches have fussed us out and told us that, right? We all know in football you don't take the equipment off and just walk off the field, though. We do know that.
Oh, no. He was wrong. He was wrong for the way he did that. That's cool. But we have to get to the important part of this. Forget the way he left, whatever. The important part of this is what Bruce tried to do to him. That's probably violating so many agreements, and especially the NFL especially with the NFL coming off them past years of the concussions and all that kind of stuff, man, no, that's gonna look way too ugly. Because players gonna be like, yeah, this kind of stuff still go on and yada yada yada. I think it's gonna be a big mess if he can prove that that's what happened.
I think the problem with it may be sometimes credibility. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's
That's
coming
true.
from.
Yep, that is true.
He has a text. I just saw. He has text messages and all. I guess with Coach agreeing that he was hurt. And
Yeah,
whoever
but he got to prove.
You got to prove what?
No, I'm saying he got to prove that Coach tried to force him to play and said that you basically got cut because you wouldn't play. That's what he got to prove.
I'm talking about the text messages look fake. I don't think I forgot what I was gonna say. I didn't think. Okay, so I didn't think he was having a breakdown like people were saying. That man got right on Instagram and started promoting some clothes. He put a link. It was a link up there for one of his songs. I don't know. It looked like it was calculated to me. Listen, man, AB got more followers than Pat Mahomes on Instagram. And for y'all still who don't realize how big of a deal that is, it kind of shows your level of fame, and you actually control it because they're following you. Think about it. He has more followers than Pat Mahomes. I think he has 8. I think Brady has 12 million. More followers than Pat Mahomes, dog. You saw Chad Johnson yesterday while we were shooting the show, man. I tried to get him on the show, dog. He ran from me.
Well, he came to the restaurant?
Like a stalker or something. Nah, what we were shooting at. We weren't at a restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah, like a stalker. He didn't run from me. He was going the other way.
Yeah. So what because I'm just learning about the whole I am athlete thing just like you. So where's Chad ain't over there no more either?
I think Chad's still there. They're just gonna have to find somebody else to roll with them, I guess. Chad's still there, I think.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you're gonna be able to duplicate what them boys was doing.
I think they can. I think they need to go back to how it was in season when it first started, and it just ain't to look the same, and it'll feel the same.
Yeah. Bro, whatever happened to Reggie Wayne though?
I think at the beginning they were just bringing people on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they were just bringing people on, then they settled with those 4.
I think they had a nice combination though, because you got Fred was like the OG, Brandon was the host, Shannon was the wild boy, Chad was kind of everything in between.
Right. Somebody said we need to stop tripping. Calling AB tripping. We need to stop calling him. As I have this platform, and sometimes I am kind of slow to attack people of color because it seems like it happens so easy. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it happens so easy in every other platform. So I'm kind of slow to it. Like it seems sometimes. Go ahead.
How did he break his contract if he got cut?
Well, he said he was cut, right? I mean, is that how you cut somebody?
I mean, what's the difference between what's the difference between saying come in my office? All right, then when you get in the office, you cut. I don't see no difference really.
Oh, well, it's kind of like the same. You're right. It's kind of like the same.
So if he told a man he was cut, what contract could he break by walking out like that? Was he wrong for walking out like that? I mean, I don't know if I use the word wrong, but that wasn't the way to handle it. But him leaving, however he left, so if he just took his shoulder pads off and just walked through the tunnel, that would have been okay. What's the difference?
And he's still, they haven't cut him yet. He's still on the team, right?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
ain't
that's
really
what
been following it.
that's what one of the reports was. They were saying they hadn't cut him yet. Like he was still on the team.
Because maybe somebody pulled Bruce Arians in the office and told him, like, bro, you finna have us in some shit if that's what's happening. We can't cut him.
They said they just cut him just now.
Like I say, if he can prove that story and that story is true, shit, AB finna be a winner. I don't care what nobody say.
Mark Duke. I don't know what time it is in Africa. 10 a.m. That's perfect. 10 a.m. is perfect. He said, yeah, they said they just cut him.
JR, you saying he didn't tell him to leave, he was cut when he left. How, bro? If he told him he was cut, he was cut. Like, well, I don't understand what you're saying, bro.
It's almost like AB word versus Aaron's word. I don't know if we'll ever get to the bottom of that.
Right. That's gonna be the thing. Like, if you can't, unless a teammate come by and say, yeah, I heard it, and the manager come by and say, yeah, I heard it, or they sit Arians down and say, hey, bro, you need to tell the truth. Because if not, it's gonna get a whole lot worse for you if we find out that it ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? But that's just gonna be a hard thing to prove. But if a coach tell you cut, you cut. I don't see how you're not.
I guess it does happen the same way in the office. They just say it, right?
Bro, if a coach tell you to get off his field or you cut, the GM don't got to be there for that, bro. He go up to the GM office, the GM can call his agent, and then that's gonna be the end of that. Like, I don't think it's that I don't think the process is that deep.
Right. So listen, man, about to get ready to run out of here, man. Anything else you want to talk about, bro?
Nah, I'm good, man. I always appreciate you letting me come on, bro, and kill some time.
No problem, man.
Oh, wait. I got one thing I want to tell y'all. Public chicken tender subs on sale today, so I know some of y'all wanted to hear that. I'm just letting y'all know.
Public chicken tender sub, man. You better got paid for that, man. Bye. Public chicken tender subs. People voting still. You better got a bag for that, fool. What is going on, man? Public chicken tender subs. You want to throw it? Boy, can't be up here getting a bag on the side, boy. Listen, man. If you ever get arrested, go holler at my boy Vic. Especially in Fort Myers, but anywhere in Florida. 239-265-7242. Go holler at my boy Vic. If you ever get arrested, bondsman, check him out. If you want to get involved with IOD Squad, dog, 786-405-9499. The number scrolling at the bottom. Or send us a text. We'll send you the link. Or if you're on YouTube, the number is pinned at the top. Been in here an hour and 43 minutes, and that's way, way too long. So I'm D, man, and I'm out of here. All right, listen up. If you listen to Elon and you put your money in Deuce Coin and it went down, then you came back and you put your money in Shiba, the other dog coin, and now it went down, it's because you don't know what you're doing. Investor Die, IOD Squad. We've created a platform where you can just come watch what we do, and if you feel like it, you could copy it. It's on you. IOD Squad, man. Click the link in the description or whatever it is. Come get on the platform, and you can just see what we do and stop putting your money in things and they go down. All right, listen up. is you listen to Elon and you put your money in Dogecoin and it went down. Then you came back and you put your money in Shiba, the other dog coin, and now it went down. It's because you don't know what you're doing. Investor IOD Squad. We've created a platform where you can just come watch what we do. And if you feel like it, you could copy it. It's on you. IOD Squad, man. Click the link in the description or whatever it is. Come get on the platform and you could just see what we do and stop putting your money in things and they go down.